wondered why we celebrate birthdays? Wow, I'm somebody that loves to celebrate my birthday. Birthdays are gifts given to us. It's not about aging, but it's all about being alive and knowing of for sure that life is a gift that God has given to all. And because it's a gift, at least this life has to be appreciated and celebrated. Of course, we have to be grateful for surviving, the trial, the ups and downs. If you remember all that God has allowed you to go through, it's a reason to glorify the name of the Lord. Some people have been through so many things. Like Apostle Paul will always say, I went through the prisons, I went through hardship, I was hitting on all sides. Every human has that story to tell, but in it all, God has given us reason to live. Truly, birthdays are like natural checkpoints in the life of everyone. It gives you time to reflect on how you have lived your life. It gives you time to think about the roadblocks and how to navigate, not to have such things again. It reminds you of so many things. Birthdays are just like that beautiful checkpoints that makes us to, come up and decide to see ourselves, become the better version of us. When you celebrate your birthday, you sit down to reflect and you begin to ask yourself, how well have I grown? How well have I grown? How much have I achieved? And how much can I still achieve? Birthday has a way of making us know that we can actually do things better and different from the way we have always done it. The third point we have to note is that birthday has a way of bringing about connection and love. It gives us an opportunity to share love and connection with people that we have not met for several months or several years. Like I was celebrating online, and so many people that I haven't met for some time who they just came on to celebrate me. Even live, people just want to gather for your sake, and then it's beautiful when birthdays makes people to come from various aspect. Wishing you well and making you feel the beautiful person that you are. This makes you feel valued. It gives you better self-esteem, because on that day, just imagine when you are talked about the story of your life. They kept asking me one thing or the other concerning my birthday that I just celebrated. I had good things to tell them. I had testimonies to tell them of where God brought me from, what I went through, and which I have better testimonies today. And so by and large, celebrating birthday gives you that confidence to share the beauty that God has deposited in you. We should not neglect the grace of sharing birthday. God has given it, and we have the beauty of social and cultural relationship that is also enhanced when we have the opportunity to celebrate. I see that people celebrate actually differently. In the culture where I come from, like Nigeria, when people are celebrating, you see people want to be excited, they want to come with their gift, they want to give to the celebrant, and then of course various cultures where they do their own thing. But when it comes to birthday, everybody wants to come and eat and then celebrate with the people, and then sometimes you get to meet someone, you meet friends. We have a situation whereby people go on people's celebration, like birthday celebration, and they meet their future spouse from there. A lot of things. People from various cultures, I see people from Western world, coming on occasions like that, and they meet other people from other cultural background, other countries, and you see relationship just comes up, and before you know it, they are married and they are living happily after, and then they are passing the beauty to their children. So birthdays are so beautiful. No one can really tell there's so much that could come out of that singular act of putting up something together that will bring people together, and at the end of the day, the name of God is glorified, and generation, we just keep moving on and being a blessing to the next generation. Share human experience, sense of belonging that you get from this can never be overemphasized. In fact, it makes the world go round and round. That's why someone like me, I also love celebrating my birthdays. I thank God for my life, and I thank God for the reconnection that comes because people believe in you and they came, and then faith now brings them back together. It's so beautiful. The fifth point is personal identity, and what truly celebrating birthday has a way of bringing about personal identity. And of course you matter, of course you exist, of course you are very important. Those are some of the things that celebrating your birthday brings to light. I'm always excited because my life is actually a gift. So each time I celebrate, people remember the beauty and the blessing that I represent in their life. And honestly, It gives me joy that these ones will come and say, let's celebrate this beauty. Because we cannot forget self-worth, personal recognition, and then you have your own story. I keep telling my own story, not someone's story. It's my own story, and people get blessed from my own story. So I encourage everyone, do not overlook or play down the beauty of celebrating your birthday. It's a gift from God, and we do not make light of the opportunity given to us to mark the beauty of celebrating our birthdays. So I say this again, birthdays is not all about eating and drinking. Birthdays is not about going out on just the vacation. Those are beautiful things to do and get involved in if you can afford it. Birthdays are opportunity given by God to us human, so we can celebrate, thank Him for everything that it represents in our lives. And every time we have an opportunity to live, that means there's still beautiful story about us to be written. And the stories also includes the capacity we're building, to be able to bless someone else, with our stories, because whatever you are going through, God is allowed and permitted so that someone can learn from your story and get a strength. And so when I come online, I always will tell people from my age, just be sure, aside from the word of God that's keeping us going, that I often will share from, there's always one story that I can tell you as an adult that will help build you and make you a strong person for where you are going. I salute the younger generation. I salute you if you are among the younger generation or upcoming one, all right? Younger than us. There is beauty that has to come out of the story of your life. So I tell you, and so I charge you emphatically, do not allow the candle of your life to die down. All right, keep celebrating, keep thanking God for your life. You understand, every opportunity, this life is like given to us on lease. When you wake up every morning and you're still alive, make sure you bless someone. Your story is being written. Even when you're out of the shores of this earth, there's something beautiful to be told about your life, about your story. Celebrating birthday is not as in, oh, I want to prove that I'm there, or self-centered thing. No, it is that you are saying, God, I'm grateful for the gift of this life, this wisdom, this beauty. And so when it's your birthday next time, do make time to celebrate, okay? If you do not know what date you are born, just choose a day and tell yourself, this is my date that I've chosen for myself, that I'm born. So from now onward, my birthday should be celebrated with all beauty, all right? With all that life has to offer. And we'll be like thanking God on your behalf. Make sure you watch and share on those videos, and God bless you. And I hope you've gotten something from this. Thank you. See you next. I love you. My birthday is still on. All to the end of April, I'll still be celebrating my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Please drop a word of prayer for me at the comment section. And God bless you. God bless you and do you well.